In this video, let us discuss sessions of Parliament. Summoning. The President can summon each House of Parliament to meet for sessions from time to time. The maximum gap between two sessions of Parliament cannot be more than 6 months. That is, Parliament should meet at least twice a year. There are usually 3 sessions in a year: budget session February to May, monsoon session July to September, winter session November to December. A session is the period between first sitting of a house and its prorogation, that is termination of a session. Adjournment of a session. Adjournment is suspension of a sitting for a specified time, which may be hours, days or a week. It is done by the presiding officer, that is speaker in case of Lok Sabha or chairman in case of a Rajya Sabha. It does not affect any bills or business pending before the house. Adjournment sine die. Adjournment sine die is terminating a sitting for a indefinite period by the presiding officer of the house. The presiding officer can terminate a sitting, that is adjourning a house, without naming a day for reassemble is called adjournment sine die. Prorogation. Prorogation is done by the President. President issues a notification for prorogation of the session. Prorogation is not just terminating a sitting, it is terminating an entire session. Bills do not get affected during prorogation, but notices pending before the House's lapses and fresh notices should be given for the next session. Dissolution of the House. Only Lok Sabha is subjected to dissolution. Rajya Sabha, being a permanent house, is not subjected to dissolution. Dissolution ends the term of the existing life of Lok Sabha, and after fresh general elections, a new house is constituted. Whereas prorogation ends the term of session, whereas the dissolution ends the life of the Lok Sabha. Dissolution of Lok Sabha may take place in either of two ways: automatic dissolution on the expiry of 5-year term or during national emergency. 2. Whenever the President decides to dissolve the House in case of failure to prove the majority in Lok Sabha before the end of 5-year term. That is, to form a government, the alliance need to have more than half of the members' support, that is 50% plus 1. In case of 543 seats, the alliance need to have 272 seats to have a majority government. When the government fails to prove the majority in the House, the President calls for a dissolution of Lok Sabha. During dissolution, the life of bills, motions, resolutions, notices, petitions pending before it lapses. They should be reintroduced before the new Lok Sabha. During dissolution, the position with respect to lapsing of bills. A bill pending in Lok Sabha, whether originated in Lok Sabha or transmitted by Rajya Sabha, lapses. A bill passed by Lok Sabha but pending in before Rajya Sabha lapses. A bill which is not passed by both houses of Parliament due to joint sitting before dissolution does not get lapse. A bill passed by both houses but pending for President approval does not get lapse. And also bills passed by both houses but returned by President for reconsideration does not lapse. A bill originated and passed in Rajya Sabha which is not passed by Lok Sabha does not get lapse, and bill pending in Rajya Sabha which is not passed by Lok Sabha does not lapse. Quorum. It is the minimum number of members required to be presented in the House, that is 1/10 of the total number of members in each House, including the presiding officer. It means that 55 members out of 552 in case of Lok Sabha and 25 members in case of Rajya Sabha out of 250. It is the duty of presiding officer to either adjourn or to suspend the House if there is no quorum. Thanks for watching this video.